Alrighty, let's get going. And I have messed up the phone's position. Okay, just gonna have to... No... do I turn it like... guess I just turn it like this then? Oh, that actually works better because I work over on like this area more anyway. Tilt it a little. There we go, that's nice. Get the lighting a bit better. Oh yeah, that's good. Alrighty then, so after yesterday's stream, today I went through and panel lined the entire build. You'll see there's panel lining between the feather bits of the wing, although you can't tell because of the image quality. Black lines along the horn, along his pecs and that area, on the gold parts of his legs, even on like the dragon's hair, bits of the cannon. Back leg's got a lot of work done, and of course the tail. Yeah, you can see, or you can't really see, but there's black lines all along the tail that make it look all snazzy. It looks very nice when put down. All nice and properly. It's got a very nice wingspan. Looks very intimidating. I very much like this figure. There's only one thing to do now. Turn it into fighter mode. So, first steps. Remove the cannon. And the head. And the neck. As the neck's only actually used during dragon mode. From the head, take the big... really, we can just leave it like this. Do that. Work on that black middle line. Anyway, we just need to get like the back of the head and the big horn off. So once they're gone, they don't need to be separated any further. The head will be needed, so we'll put that there. From here, take off the big pieces that are right before its legs. If they want to come off anyway. There we go, one down and two down. At least the bare arms. From here. Yep, stretch back legs out and down. Bring the front arms down. Then slide, there we go, you can see the arms of this one. Then when straightened out, you can just slide it up. You can just slide it up. Then we get some shorter arms. Yep, then we just rotate it sideways and have the claws facing down instead of frontwards now. Next up, we deal with the back of the legs. And the way that that is done. First of all, once the legs are down, which they currently are, do the thing to increase their length. There we Oh, that's interesting. Pull off. Oh, wait. Okay, I've got to work here. You pull off the missile pods from the legs, because the part that plugs in, because there's like a little part on the missile pod, you can see it there, that black outcrop, that actually plugs in and locks it in place. So you want to take it off, pull the leg down, and then clip it back in to lock everything in place. Same on the other leg, so once you get it off, pull the leg down to its full length, pop that back in, and then we need to work on the tail. There we go. This is what its legs look like now, significantly longer once all the boosts to the length have been added. Then take the big shoulder pad, or the big pad part thingies that like went on the edge of the arms. Now plug them into the shoulders. First of all though, gotta pop the shoulders out because they can become a bit longer. And also you'll see the legs are outstretched. They're like that for dragon mode. You fold them in so that you can see they're closer to the body now. Hey Risk, we're halfway through just turning him into fighter mode. I've shown off some of the detail and what he looks like in dragon mode, so just like go back once the stream's over to see that. It looks very snazzy. The way that one of the things I really like is the way that the legs extend. You've got to take out the missile pods as it locks the legs like length. There's two parts that move there. So also got to move the gauntlet parts to be good, or not. There we go, just a little tight. Now, make the arms shorter. You got to make the front legs a lot shorter to become the arms, and the hind legs a lot longer to become the legs. There we go. And of course that one fell out. Either way, once the arm's been properly popped out. Actually no, you don't need to pop it out. I got how you attach it wrong. That's my bad. Just pop this down onto the shoulder pad that it already had. So one of the arms did fall off. We'll just reattach that in a moment. Oh, and that came off again. There we go. That's all that done. Afterwards, we need to take the hands, which both of them have been fully panel lined along the back of the knuckles, and there's some more black lines on the fingers. And what we do is we pop them into their respective arms. You know, to give him hands to hold the positron laser. Oh, this one keeps coming off. Not ever get it to attach well. Then we take the head. Need to turn it upside down from my perspective. I've added some black lines along the mouth to make it more prominent, just black lines along a lot of it. It plugs onto the new, much shorter neck. Full custom Gundam, huh? Very interesting. We've got the whole thing done. All that's left. Pop off the chest and plug in the dragon. Just like that, we've changed it from Imperialdramon Dragon mode to Imperialdramon Fighter mode. Changed where the wings positionings are in order to like make it look a bit better. And attach positron laser into the plug hole on the right wrist that used to take the large bit that are now on the shoulders. As you can see, that's on there now. Though, if you wanted it in the dragon's mouth, you simply open up the dragon's mouth guard and mouth, plug it in upside down, which is why it was flat instead of the rounded one that it usually has, so it better fits in. That gets him nice and up, and the mouth came off. That gets him nice and chomping on that. So honestly, dragon mode is a bit of a pain to like work with articulation wise, because it always ends up with its head facing downwards. So for posing, I'm gonna have it be like a battle scene between Imperialdramon Fighter mode and Shinegreymon, which we built last time. So Shinegreymon has like the sword above his head, bringing it down in front of him. So what I'm thinking of is having, I'll just change the tails up. Ooh. Tail articulation on this kit's not as good, so I have to work with it a little bit. What I'm thinking of is having this guy like down on his knee, using the claws on his gauntlet to block with one hand, and with the other shoot the positron laser at Shinegreymon. So for that, we're going to have to move his leg. We're just going to take off the tail for a moment and the wings so they don't get in the way of stuff. Reattach them once his posture is completed. So then, first of all, one foot as far like as it goes. The other one's a bit more stabilized. Change their position so that he's properly like standing up. So now I've got this sort of posture for him. Reposition him so weight distribution is not an issue. Then, one arm, we move. And we turn, and that's going to be blocking one, like the sword. Yep, this is the way it needs to be blocking the sword. We'll get him out in a second, just check the positioning of everything. Then the other arm. Getting a little bit loose on its hold there, so just tighten that a little. Once that's good, just plug the cannon in. This one's going to be having like an upside down. It's going to be the other way around, shooting the cannon upwards. Then to deal with him leaning over a whole bunch, add the tail on. That's not helping with weight distribution. Just stretch the legs out a little bit. And also tilt him back a tad. That's good and proper. He's a big boy, so I can't show him too well, but this is the pose that he's in now. It all makes sense once we get out Shinegreymon. So let's do that now. Another Dragon Man Digimon, Shinegreymon, with his sword coming down above his head. The idea is that it'll get blocked by Imperialdramon and he'll be countering with the Polytron laser. So first of all, we're going to have to make this arm go back a little bit, so that Shinegreymon sword is closer to him than it currently would be. See if I can get him to go. Oh yeah, that he went down a bit more there. That's good. Right, that's the best that he's going to get from his leg articulations. Now his foot articulation to help out a little. There we go. Now he's way further down. Arms further in. Move that wing out of the way. Sword's about to get him. Or, and this actually does help with the posture because they lock into each other. Boom. He's just blocking the sword. I have changed my mind a little, because that's way too, like, gonna miss him. So, move it over, and he's like caught it before it hits him, sort of thing. Oh, and the arm came off. Yeah, because of the way that the arms plug on and all that, it is annoying. I'm not able to get the full length because I can't be bothered to go through the slow effort of getting that to work as it should. So yeah, about to hit the head, blocked by his claws. Cannon ready to fire. I think I have a second stand somewhere. I could use like the Kamehameha from like Goku figures to like have a laser coming out. Let me put his wings on and then go check. If the wings would like to go in, that is. Excuse you. One wing. Two wings, and that shoulder's come off again. Great. Yes, that'll be good. Let me just go see if I can find that part that I'm looking for. This had like way less decals than the other Shinegreymon. It's very nice about that. Oh, no. Oh, no, he's fallen over a bunch. Or, okay. I'm gonna mute, get the part, come back in a sec. Okie dokie, and I'm back. So, not only did I find like just the generic Kamehameha effect, found two different ones, based on whether it's from Goku or Gogeta Blue. I've got both model kits for those. And also, a bunch of ones from like Vegeta and Gogeta. So, we've got different options for beam effects. But it's very much based off of distance, what we're going to be able to manage. So personally, yellow, meh. I prefer the big Kamehamehas, the blue. And it's a bit closer to the white that Imperialdramon actually shoots. So with this distance that we're talking about, can't fit, oh, should move it over. Can't fit that because it goes from here, it actually goes past his body. We got the yellow, which actually plugs into it a little, but that also goes past the body. Got this larger and shorter blue one, also too long, goes past the body. One thing I can do, I'll just move shinegreymon for a moment. I can adjust this dude, bring his arm back and up a bit more. Oh. Also a bit to the side more. Bring him down a tad more too. Move Shinegreymon head up a little as well, so he's better looking at Imperialdramon. Bringing the sword down. Yeah, risk. I'm not gonna lie, I can't see what that emote is. Let me. Foam just. Thread and knife. Yeah. Too small from like where I'm sitting to see. I'd have to like lean all the way over here. And like, you can't even see where that is. Blue, still too large. And all that. So we're gonna have to go with this smaller yellow one. What's cool about this though is that this is one of the most dramatic effect parts that I have. So I'm fine using that. So first of all, pop it in half. And it's missing a piece. Okay, give me a sec. Put this together and then I'll like put it together and then show what it. Oh wait, no, I think it only uses. No, it uses 4, I think. There's a correct way to put it in because it's like really specific about stuff. So like these prongs you need to line up with holes and they're at different positions so it doesn't go in no matter which way you do it. It has to be a certain way. There we go. So then you take these little yellow spikes that are on ball joints. Ooh. Plug them in and then move it back. Make sure to hold on tight to the part so that it doesn't fall apart when you're doing this. Then 3 and yeah, okay, yeah, so it was only 3. So there's the 3 bits on the ball now. From there, you grab this back part, and on its back, which is, oh, I'm going way too far forward there. On its back, which is like, so that's the cone bit is, oh wait, no. There's no hole for it to go on that side. You gotta, so you plug the lightning in. Then this is one of the most fun parts. Plug the big bit in so that it's moving outward from the cone. Oh, yeah, it falls apart easily. Oh, wow, got a first try there. So it's usually a pain to connect back up. It's a little busy, but just at that right level where I really like it. So got all that going on. Then, this hole. This is what confused me. Because it looked like it was going, you gotta have 4 bits. That's the part that the stand plugs into. Oh. So now, bring over Imperialdramon. Spin that so it's going correctly. Put it at the cannon. Let me just move some stuff around. Yep, so put it at the cannon. Oh. So it needs to be at this height, which means this connection point on the stand. If I can figure out where it plugs in. Oh, it actually needs to go one up further. Get angled a little. Bird bing, bird boom. So now I've got this big energy blast going. And oh, this whole thing is falling apart. Just the wings to look good. Move him backwards. Doing it on the manual makes it very easy to move him when needed. Just like that. Shinegreymon attacking. His attack gets successfully blocked and countered with one of Imperialdramon's big lasers. Helping hold it in place, one of the little lightning parts that comes off the back is actually leaning on his gauntlet's claws. So, with that, we're going to be done for today. It's a shorter stream because that's just finishing this bad boy up. That's the Imperialdramon and shinegreymon arc of this channel done. Built some very impressive models. Just to better show what it all looks like. Yeah, that falls apart easily. This is just the pose he's taking. You've got the legs in the kneeling pose, the body going up, the arms blocking and countering, the which way do I need to go? The dragon on his chest, wings and tail on his back. It all looks very good. So now this can go nicely into the display cabinets. I will see you some other time. Yeah, get him to be paladin mode. Well, the next model kit I'll be building is the Plutine Gundam, but I won't be doing that right away. So I'll see you later. Bye.